Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now come on and tap on in with me. Tap on in with me. Just sitting out here having me a crab boil, got brown, got clear. Welcome to the Saturday evening ride, where we come together and we talk about a host of things. Yeah, over here we talk about whatever. So y'all come on in, tell a friend, tell a friend. The Saturday evening ride, the Saturday evening ride is kicking off right now. Y'all come on in. I am without my co-host again today. It's like what? Almost a month now? I'm about to fire her. I'm about to fire her. My co-host, Crawfish. And no, I'm not from Louisiana. I'm a Florida boy. But yeah, my co-host ain't been with me. Oh man, about a month. My co-host ain't here again. But it's okay. We gonna hold it down. We gonna hold it down. Y'all tap on in, tap on in, come on in. I am your gracious host, LA. I am here faithfully like clockwork. I mean, nobody else here. I got to be here. I got to remain faithful because it's my show. So I can't worry about who ain't here. Got to be here. And you find that out in life a lot of times. You're inspired to do something. Sometimes you might be the only one. You might not have no help. But you must continue. You must push forward. You can't whine and complain about who ain't here, who ain't happy, or who ain't doing it. The show must go on. And with that being said, y'all like, share, subscribe, leave a comment as we get started. Today's topic is going to be about none other than Candy Burris and Todd. Now, As you all know, Candy and Todd are headed for divorce. It's been all over the headline news, so I believe it's safe to say that it's pretty much over for them. Todd and Candy was together for about 11 to 12 years, and we were first introduced to them, to Todd. Well, I'm gonna speak for me. I found out about Todd doing one of the episodes of Housewives of Atlanta. Which at that point, Candy's mom and aunts and other family members were not really quite fond of Candy marrying this guy, and that's because Candy came to the relationship having more financial gain, I would say, than Todd. Not saying that Todd wasn't successful in whatever it was he was doing, but he was not on the level like Candy Bird. Because when Candy, was famous from the world renowned group, Escape, where they made many, many hit songs, went around the world touring. Candy also wrote and produced a lot of songs and for a lot of people. So her and Todd hook up, and I believe Todd is from like a media, something to do with the media background, and they end up meeting, and next thing they end up hooking up, getting married, and Todd started appearing on the show. Everything was appeared to be beautiful from where we sat, but of course, those of you that have been in relationships, you know that things sometimes are never what they seem to be. So somewhere along the line, they started having problems. So yeah, but what I want to get to, I don't know if y'all read the thumbnail. I asked a question: should Todd get half, and should he get custody of the kid? Now, Todd and Candy have two children, three kids altogether. One of them grown. Candy already had a child prior to her and Todd being married. So anyway, she has two smaller children from Todd. You know, Todd is seeking Alan and he want the kid. He want both of his children. Now, Ladies, is it wrong for a man to seek alimony in a fair relationship if the woman makes more? Ladies, is it wrong for a man to ask for his kids and alimony if you make more money? See, the majority of the time, the shoe is on the other foot. Where the man come to the table with the money, and when things go left, the woman end up asking for child support, alimony, half. The woman end up getting half, basically. So, here in this case, considering that Candy made more, I think it said she's worth about 30 million, and Todd estimated about 400,000. That's a big difference. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Todd asking for a substantial amount of money from his wife, Candy. But I'm gonna tell you why. Some of y'all might not agree with me, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree, ladies. See, back in the 60s, y'all women fought to have equal rights. You say you want to do basic things that a man did. You want to work, you working. You say you want to play basketball, you play basketball. You say you want to drive trucks, you driving truck. You say you want to play football, you created a ladies football. You want to do everything the man was doing. So therefore, they grant you with equal rights as a man. So with that being said, since you ladies wanted to be equal with a man, I think Candy should pay a share, half. Because that's what a man would do. If a man had the majority of the money, ladies, you already know. 9 times out of 10 in court of law, y'all gonna ask for child support. Y'all ask for the kids. Y'all gonna ask for all this stuff from the man. But now that Todd is asking for some of these things, a lot of people got something to say. A lot of people, mainly you women, looking at him like, oh, I know he ain't. I know he ain't. Why not? Didn't y'all say y'all want to be equal to a man? Didn't y'all ask for all this stuff that a man was doing? Y'all want to be able to do the same thing. So since Candy was the breadwinner, she should pay. Now they split equal time, 50-50 between him and the kids, but I definitely feel that Todd should get some alimony. He helped create some of the businesses that they have. He wasn't just sitting on his ass 11 to 12 years doing nothing. Todd was helping Candy out her. Say Candy came into the relationship already having. There was a prenuptial agreement signed, but now Todd claims that he was kind of coerced or pressured, and he had no attorney available. He want to have that prenuptial agreement overturned. Now I don't know is how that work, but I'm rooting for you, Todd. Like I said again, I like Candy. Got no problem with him. Matter of fact, Candy was one of my favorites in Escape. But throughout the relationship, excuse me, it's alleged that there was an infidelity. And also reports that they like to share their bedroom with other women. So can we say that Candy invited this on her own, on herself? Like I never knew she was into girl on girl action, until I started watching Housewives of Atlanta. Ooh, that's spicy. I never knew Candy was into that type of stuff. All kind of, she had all the sex toy businesses and things of that nature. So they freak on. So ladies, when you invite other women in your bed and you just think you turn it off with the man just because you turn it off, don't mean the man gonna turn it off. You know what I'm saying? You don't open up a door to where like, damn, we've been playing, we've been having extra friends in the sandbox, if you will. Sudden, you don't want to have no more friends in the sandbox. Don't open up Pandora's box if you ain't close it. Yeah, so I was surprised at the things that Candy do in her bedroom, because I always looked at Candy as being like a wholesome chick. Not saying that she ain't, but I mean, I never thought that, she do those things. You know what I'm saying? All in the bed with other women, sex toys. She had some little like exotic sex she took on the road. Like, I was really surprised. Like, damn. Like I said, she was one of my favorites. I always liked the Candy. I was like, yeah. If I ever run into her, I'm gonna try to put down. I thought back in the day. But when you invite women in your bedroom, just cause you can turn it off don't mean the man can turn it off. So Todd probably was out there doing his thing. First it started with you. Like, you wanna stop. He don't want to. He wanna keep freaking. Todd want to keep freaking. Why you want to stop? Of course. So we headed for divorce court. It's an unfortunate situation, but you know, it is what it is. I still feel that Todd should get half. You know, he might not have been with you when you started your career and when you made the bulk of your money. But he was with you over a decade. And the other ventures that y'all started, Old Eddie Gang and some others. Yeah, I think that account for some. I think Todd need to get paid. It always amazes me when, not just in celebrity relationships, but just in local relationships in general. When a woman got, when a woman come into the relationship, she the guy, and they get together, they could be doing good. Both working, doing their thing. And I've seen this in marriages or just in regular girlfriend and boyfriend, dating. They doing good. They both come to the relationship. They both got job. They both doing their thing. Now, for some unseen reason, the man fall on hard time. Maybe he get laid off. Maybe he get hurt on the job and can't work no more. So now the lady become the sole provider. And oh boy, she gonna take that man up and through it. I've seen this with my own eye. I kind of experienced it myself. Ladies, majority of y'all are okay. Y'all love y'all man to death as long as he up and on his feet doing his thing. But boy, soon as something happened to whether maybe he can't work or maybe he got laid off or fired or decide to quit and do his own thing, the whole atmosphere, your whole attitude change toward that man. Especially if he ain't bringing no money to the table at that time. Y'all gonna treat that man worse than a stepchild. Not all, but majority of y'all do that. If that man ain't working, bring them to the table. Oh man, you get on the phone, talk about him like a dog. That's sorry so and so and so and so. But when the shoe on the other foot, you lose your job, you get sick or something, that man hold you down with no problem, no question. He hold you down. He not riding you out to his friends, telling his friends you was a sorry so and so and so, a lazy so and so and so. Majority of the men gonna hold it down and gonna make do what he do to provide for his family. And that's real. So, ladies, why y'all gotta hold it down? Y'all dog the man out. Again, this goes back to you still want to be equal as a man. This y'all said. Y'all said y'all want to be equal with a man. So since you want to be equal with a man, you should be able to pay like a man. You should be able to hold it down just like the man. Yeah, you should be able to hold it down without complaints. Just hold it down. Now, I ain't saying that man shouldn't contribute, especially if he ain't working. Yeah, I believe he should contribute. I believe he should take the kids to school. I believe he should cook and do work. I believe he should do his fair share until he start back work. But you should take it in stride, hold that man down. Don't dog him out to your mama, your sisters, or your friends. Do it joyfully. Do it joyfully. Hold that man down. And I want Candy. Hold Todd down. Break brick, Candy. Yeah, you may be worth more. But that was a hug. And you allow him to do certain things. Y'all allow each other to do certain things. And y'all big was y'all big. Was you perfect? No. Todd perfect? No. Nobody coming into a relationship or during the course of a relationship is perfect. You must have an understanding. And like I said again, unfortunate situation, nobody wants to see a relationship end this way, all in the public's eye. But that boy Todd said, I ain't just walking away empty-handed. I want alimony. He want alimony. I think he should get it. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. Like I said, we here every Saturday. This is the Saturday evening ride. And I thought I'd just tap in with y'all to offer my perspective on the Todd situation. Some of y'all may not know what I said, but it's cool though. We can still love each other and agree to disagree. I'm for Todd getting alimony. Cause guess what? When y'all want alimony, the judge awarded the y'all, especially in California. You better not be rich. A man. You better not be rich in California. That woman get half if y'all split. You hear me? Places like California, New York, their home place. They not playing. If you a man and you a wealthy man and you in California, New York, and that woman filed for divorce, your ass is cooked. Ain't no other way to put it. Especially if you rich. They give them money, assets, and everything. The children, the dog. I don't agree with that. If a woman come into the relationship and the man, like I say, was bred in the beginning, I don't think the woman should get half. I think she should get something. But don't damn near bankrupt him trying to satisfy the woman. You know? I don't think that's right. Man always get the short end of the stick. The women get the children, the house, all that. So, since the women want to be treated, I think they should go through the same treatment the man go through, especially if they was the ones that was the breadwinners. They brought more to the table than the man. And when that separation happened and that breakup or that divorce, she had to pay that man. Just like that man would have to pay her. Yes, sir. And a lot of people say, Candy, mama tried to warn her. Yeah, that be true. I've seen that episode on Housewives of Atlanta when her aunties and mama and them were trying to tell her, don't do it and this and that. Listen, when two people meet and they fall in love and they decide to get married, you can't foresee what's going to happen 10, 12, 20 years down the road. So what Candy, mom, and aunties was doing was speculating. They didn't know that for sure that Todd was going to want half of her stuff. He just was talking because Candy had all the money. Now, would they have saying that same thing if Todd had the money, would they have been encouraging Candy to sign a prenup? Would they have encouraging Candy to, not marry Todd if he had all that money? If Todd was the breadwinner, do you think Candy mama and auntie and them would have been saying, sign a prenup? No, they wouldn't have been saying that. They'll do like most women's family would do. Girl, you better lock him in. Little girl, you better put that snap on him. You know why? Because they see time and they know whatever that man have, he gonna bless that daughter. The daughter gonna ultimately, most cases, bless the family. Especially if that guy got money, like 30, 40, 50 million. Oh, they see they get benefit. Oh, yeah. I don't think they would have been saying that if Todd had the majority of the money. It would have been a different headline. Oh, no. Well, yeah, man. I thank y'all for tapping in with me every Saturday. Those of you that drop in, that check out my videos, man. I'm also on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on TikTok. I'm definitely heavy on TikTok. TikTok, I am fuck the bag. I want the one word all together. Fuck the bag. I want the bank. Check over there. I give hell over there. I'm a little modest over here because so like I ain't gonna really say like a family show, even though my wife ain't here with me today. But I kind of try to keep it mannered over here to a degree. But ain't no subjects off limits over here. None whatsoever. So, man, with that being said, man, I enjoyed y'all, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, man. Let me know. Or give me some topics that y'all want to discuss, man. We'll chop it up. Like I said, I'm here every Saturday, man, between 4 and 6. You can catch me. This is the Saturday evening ride. And time, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay out the way. And prepare yourself. 2026. And on that note, I'll holla.